Hey folks, Rory here. So yesterday I told you that I wanted to talk to you a little about conditions in offers. Some conditions may be simple or short-term. Typically conditions such as home inspection, financing, an insurance clause, and or buyers or sellers solicitor's approval. These conditions are commonplace, and most of the agents in this area would advise their clients accordingly. These types of conditions generally don't tie up a property for more than 3 to 5 business days. And in this area, a business day is deemed to be any day other than a Saturday, Sunday, or statutory holiday in the province of Ontario. Having said that, if your offer only contains one or more of this type of condition, then your offer should be deemed reasonably strong. You can strengthen your position even further if you're prepared to provide the seller with a copy of your pre-approval at the time of your offer presentation. This will help considerably, especially if you're dealing with a seller that may be a little skittish due to past experiences. If your offer is conditional upon the sale of your house, well then, that's another story. Sellers should expect that this condition will likely be in effect for a relatively long period, typically 30 days or more. And there's a very real possibility that the condition may never be fulfilled, meaning the buyer's house doesn't sell during this time. If you're the seller and you're considering accepting an offer of this type, at the very least, ask for a market evaluation of the subject property. You'll want to make 100% certain that at the very least this property is going to be listed at fair market value or lower if it's not already on the market. This type of condition benefits the buyer by holding your house at an agreed upon price and terms for a specified period of time. If at any time during that period the buyer either fulfills the condition by selling their home or chooses to remove the condition, then the offer becomes firm and the transaction proceeds. If this doesn't happen, then the conditional offer expires. Then the buyer is under no further obligation. Of course, they may come back to negotiate a new offer at terms, of course, that may be a little less favorable to you if their house does now sell, or they simply may not come back at all. All of these types of conditions should contain what is called an escape clause. While a conditional offer of this type is in place on your property, you, the seller, remain free to continue to offer your property for sale. This keeps the heat on the buyer to fulfill their condition in the shortest possible time. The seller will then be at liberty to accept another offer while this condition is in force, and depending on how the escape clause was written, the seller's agent will then deliver notice to the people of the first offer, and they would have either 24, 48, or 72 hours typically to firm up their offer. It doesn't matter the terms of the second offer. The party to the first offer simply has to make a decision. Firm up or get out of the way and let the second people have the house. Should the first party choose to firm up their offer, the original selling price and terms of their offer stay in effect, regardless of what you may have been offered by the second party. So if you're the seller, you should be aware that some salespeople might be a little gun-shy to show your property if what we call an SPP, sale of the purchaser's property, conditional offer is in place. They'll likely be a little reluctant to get their buyers excited about a property that someone else has first right of refusal on. So expect that the volume of showings may decrease once you've accepted this type of offer. Ask your agent. They will offer you their expert opinion on how this and any other conditions may impact the sale of your property. Listen, I value your feedback. Feel free to email me at rory.campbell@century21.ca. Until next time, this is Rory Campbell with Century 21 in Newmarket, Ontario.